Madam Speaker, it's important to set out clearly the government's process in determining the savings imposed on the ABC and SBS, and to dispel the outrageous claims made by the opposition today. Only today we had out on the doors the Leader of the Opposition and his Shadow Minister becoming more and more excited as they accused the government of engaging in a vast right-wing conspiracy. There was muttering of grassy knolls. Madam Speaker, the vapours of tremulous indignation was so pumping up the mighty heaving bosom of the Leader of the Opposition, he seemed to grow. He seemed to grow as he denounced our policy. He accused us of being a book-burning government, and as those indignant vapours filled his chest, even his jacket fitted, Madam Speaker. It was incredible. Well, anything was possible. He was so big. And then came the question. So, are you going to restore the funds cut? Ah, Madam Speaker, he slipped back down. He slipped back down into his jacket. Once again, it dwarfed him once again. Madam Speaker, let's be clear. What we did was very simple. We inherited a deficit which Labor said was $18 billion. By the end of last year, by the PFO, just before the election, it was $30 billion. Then after the election and the MYEFO, $48 billion. We inherited a massive deficit. So clearly every part of government had to play its part. Now what we did was businesslike and methodical. We went through the ABC and SBS with the benefit of a real expert, Peter Lewis, one of the most experienced CFOs in the industry, and we identified in the case of the ABC $254 million of savings that could be achieved over 5 years without reducing the money available for programming. And that's what we did. Those savings come from efficiencies. They could have been saved by Labor if they had cared about spending taxpayers' money efficiently, but they did not. And they boasted no government ever spent more on the ABC. They just gave them more and more money, heedless of efficiencies, heedless of the state of the budget, heedless of the fact that every other Australian was pulling his belt in tighter. This was a reckless Labor government, and we are yet again cleaning up its mess.